Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tea on Interracial Relationships. My name is Miss T. Now, today, the topic of discussion is Mr. Kevin Samuels. And I want to talk about Kevin Samuels because there was a video that went viral that everybody could not stop talking about. So I said, well, let me go and watch the video for myself on his page. And I could see a young woman who called in. She opened up to get advice, and he went in on her. He told her because she has a child and she's not the best looking woman, nobody's going to be interested in her. She's going to die alone. Nobody cares how much money she has, but he asked her how much she makes. So if all of this information was valuable enough for you to ask and you to know as a man, then why wouldn't somebody else be concerned about what she's accomplished in life? And so he told her, basically, she's gonna die alone. She don't know nobody in that's six figures outside of her family. So, where is she gonna get that type of database? Well, you can get that database from a professional matchmaker. And so that's who, she should have gone to, is a professional, because Kevin is I think what he says his expertise is, and I would say pointing people in the right direction, but that's not what he did. He did not point her to a resource. So if he's going to help, how did he help her? He did not help this woman. He told her she's not that good looking, but I know. So if we look up what is the job of an image consultant, it is to improve the image of the client, personally or professionally, through appearance, the way they dress, the way they act, their behavior, or the way they communicate. So you're trying to make the person more well-rounded, how to best present themselves to the public, to their peers. If someone comes and says, I'm going out on a date, I need a dress. Can you help me out? I need your help. I'm going to the CMA Awards or whatever. We know this man, that is his lane. So yes, based off we should be able to see a compilation of his works, of people that he has consulted with. We should also see reviews on his site of what people think about his service. Are they pleased? So that reviews tell the next person to come. But we see Kevin Samuels online degrading women. And it hurts more so because they're women that look like me. And so these women are opening up to him. And in return, he's trampling on them. And he's garnering support of his followers in his chat box. And so you having anything to say can get you taken off the screen. So who would want to book a session with somebody who doesn't listen, who looks for people to gang up on somebody who is not even posing as a threat? Well, he's looking for someone to gang up. If you say you have a problem with the way that he's treating the callers, if you're going to open yourself up and have a show, that everybody can participate by watching, but when the participant themselves is saying, I'm not going to open myself up to you because when women in the past have done so, you've trampled them. And the Bible says, do not cast your pearls before swine, lest they turn rend and trample you. So there are women who have been casting their pearls, telling this man their business, their personal business, for him to not see its worth. Just for him to turn, and in turn, trample them. The Bible says, do not cast your pearls before swine. Does a pig understand the value of a pearl? He says, don't cast your pearls before swine, lest they turn rend and trample you. He doesn't understand a woman's worth because he is trampling them in the mud. And the problem is, this is before millions of people. This goes into cyberbullying because people have to live with being the public scorn. People in the chat box. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like, yeah, because you got all kind of trolls on the internet. Yeah, hype man, they're jumping people's inbox while they're live, no matter what they're doing, and start saying defamatory things, trying to tear people down when you got the ringleaders tearing people down. So yeah, anybody following him going to be doing what he does. Anybody that truly likes a man like that, they said birds of a feather flock together. That's what they do at their round table. You come sit and for some meat at his round table. They're there. There's some cannibalistic behavior type people. Okay. So I tried to find some reviews and I got something that a man said. A man said he got treated the same way. Because I said, why don't this man consult men? Like, that's what his business is. Why is he consulting women? So how does he treat his clients? And so I had to look for an example. And he said, what I came for, we didn't even go talk. Like, I didn't get the help I came for. Instead, he was talking to him just like he do the women. You ain't going to be this. You ain't going to do that. You ain't this, you ain't, if you don't know, find another business. Just say you do styling. Don't say you do lifestyle coach. You don't gotta cover the rainbow. Just do blue. I do styling. That's enough. You ain't got to try to be nobody counselor if you ain't healed. What they say, hurt people. Okay, so it says that, yes, if you want the information that he gave about himself, it's on LinkedIn that he worked 3 years, 6 months at Home Depot as a development manager. That he did graduate from college. He went to Oklahoma. It says he did 2 years and 3 months for Super Media, advertising, internet sales. He's good in marketing and then in sales. And then Real Yellow Pages. He was a media consultant. Here we go. We got a media consultant for 2 years and 1 month. We got somebody who's real good behind the scenes. He's the person that's supposed to push you, and when you come forth, your best image. That's what his job is supposed to be. But we have people who literal clients could be future people to work with. And when they come out in public, he's just scratching their eyes out. So I think it's very unprofessional, Kevin. All right. So I was called to get on here and call this out. Okay. Because this is disgusting. So you can go online, learn as much as you can about this man. He doesn't provide much beyond LinkedIn that we can go off of. So we understand it's the pandemic. A lot of people are taking advantage of live streaming social media to make their money right now. And so I'm sure that's it. That's his moneymaker right now. And we who know this is wrong because this is affecting our community, African Americans, Black, this is affecting us. And my concern be somebody watching that, internalizing that, and having to deal with the effects of somebody planting a seed like that in their spirits. What the enemy come to do, steal, kill, and to destroy. Terrorizing our neighborhood, running amok in the streets. And so we have to call stuff out like that. It's not professional. We know you Black, but it's not how we supposed to be acting, Kevin Samuels. That's not it. So if I would say what I'd like to see, and I'm not even saying I want to see anything else he has to say. I haven't seen anything positive, but we do know he ain't consulting. I haven't seen, he could be in his past broadcast consulting the men, because that's his thing, is to consult the men. But what we're seeing is he's consulting women. So why are we switching it up when we come on public and we're not doing what we're doing in private, which is to dress the man, which I'm sure he dresses. That's his special. That's what he said. But if a woman calls and say, "I need you to dress me," I'm pretty sure he's gonna take that call. I saw something where he was on Fox and he dressed a woman, a female, and it was nice. She had a nice outfit on. I love that dress, and the shoes was a nice pop of additional color to add, and I think it went well. I love the material. It was that of quality, so it was a nice quality material. And so I would say he does know his style. He does know his fashion, and I think he just needs to just stay in that line. And even when you're working with people, you're dressing people, you don't go calling out you don't go calling out their insecurities. Your job is to dress their body. Your job is to make them feel good. If somebody asks you, you need to respectfully comment. You're getting paid. I don't know. They're not paying you to tear them down. I haven't seen nobody you invited on happy about, or anybody you've consulted happy about the way you've treated them and the way you're discussing their business openly. The way you're tearing them down openly for the public to scrutinize. I'm not seeing nobody happy about the way you're doing things. So, and if there is anybody in the chat, they do need to call the line and he needs to consult them. I'm talking about the men. And I think that's really all I want to get into and I want to discuss. And with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Miss T. This is the T on interracial relationships. We had to come on into our own community because we got to clean it up. If it's dirty, it's a mess. Got to clean it up. Gotta clean up what I messed up. Say what? Starting my life over again. That's for you, Kevin. Say you need to clean up. Come back and apologize. What you messed up. Yeah. Starting your life. Get off YouTube over again. And get back to dressing, folks. And get a little therapy. So you can stop tearing the family down. You need to start that craft all over again. Go back to Home Depot, clean up. What you messed up. Word behind the scenes. Start there like Real Yellow Pages. Yeah. And I know we're going to streaming, but maybe you need to just be a geek. Cause that's what's working for you. That stuff ain't on fleek. You need to clean up what you messed up. Tell them that you're sorry. Start that thing all over again. But for cancel culture, get you clean up that thing that you messed up. You need to start that line all over again.